having pain in my muscles, having headaches, and feeling intense pain while working out can sometimes be very exhausting. The flare-ups that I get can sometimes be really hard on me and help me be a stronger person. It's hard to think positive when I have the flare-ups. I try to tell myself that I can get through it every day and that I'll be fine. My name is Sarah and I have fibromyalgia and I'm 28 years old. Knowing about fibromyalgia will help you understand more about people who have fibromyalgia and how they live with it and what they go through every day. I decided to discuss this topic because I have fibromyalgia and a lot of people that I know don't know much about it. In Harvey Simon's and David Zeeves' article, Fibromyalgia, the authors state that fibromyalgia pain is often described as tender point pain that occurs in local areas, usually in the neck and shoulders. The pain then spreads out throughout these areas. And what I think the authors are trying to say is that the pain starts in the muscle fibers and it could be widespread throughout all my muscles in my body. In a few minutes, I am going to be discussing fibromyalgia and how you can treat it, what its symptoms are, and what it's all about. First, let's look at what fibromyalgia is all about. Basically, fibromyalgia, you could have really intense pain all over your body, or you could have mild pain. That could be in different parts of your body or in the muscles. It depends on stress, on physical activity, and also on weather. It can intensify the pain more. And Catherine Guthrie states in her article, Pain Reliever, that a breakthrough in understanding the condition has come via advances in medical brain imaging, which reveal that people with fibromyalgia process pain differently from those without it, due to a kind of hypersensitivity of the nervous system. So basically, there's a lot of people who are affected with fibromyalgia. And Catherine Guthrie states in her article for the Yoga Journal called Pain Reliever that fibromyalgia affects up to 10 million Americans, and that's mostly women. There's a specific way to be diagnosed for fibromyalgia, and that is there are about 11 to 18 tender points in your body, and what they do is they apply pressure on these tender points, and if you feel extreme pain in the pressure areas, then that pretty much means that you have fibromyalgia. And the doctor will also ask questions to see if you feel fatigued or tired, or if you have headaches and you're having sleep disturbances, maybe a little depression, and that could also determine if you have fibromyalgia. The way I was diagnosed is I went into a doctor's office and the doctor sat me down and asked me questions and then pressed on a couple of the tender points, which some of them are on my shoulder blades where the shoulders and the muscles meet on both the right side and the left side. And also there's a pressure point behind my neck by the hairline, and if I felt extreme pain, then I basically had fibromyalgia, in which we determined that I had fibromyalgia. And so according to Harvey Simon's and David Zeeves' article, Fibromyalgia, the authors state that in 1990, the American College of Rheumatology set the following criteria for classifying fibromyalgia. Widespread pain must be present for at least 3 months. This pain must appear in all the following locations: both sides of the body, above and below the waist, along the length of the spine. Pain in at least 11 of the 18 specific areas called tender points on the body. The pain experienced when pressing on a tender point is very localized and intensely painful, and not just tender. Secondly, let's take a look at the symptoms of fibromyalgia. And basically, some of my symptoms are headaches, tension headaches, tingling and numbness in my hands and feet, sleep disturbances, and also could affect the mood, depression. And the primary symptom is pain. That's what Harvey and Simon and David Zeeves' article, Fibromyalgia, states is the primary symptom is pain. So let me go ahead and talk about some ways to treat fibromyalgia. Basically, Some ways that you could treat it is by eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and doing a lot of exercise and taking a lot of vitamins like B vitamins and magnesium, and basically staying away from caffeine and sugar. And what I do is I rock climb, and that helps me a lot with my muscle aches. And actually, the author Kelsey Park Singh states in her article, Body Work for Fibromyalgia, that fibromites find body work to be the top therapy for providing short-term relief and long-term improvement. So hopefully you have learned a little bit about fibromyalgia and what it is to live with it and how you could treat it and also what it's all about. So the next time you meet someone who has fibromyalgia, you may be able to offer them advice or insight on how to treat it that they didn't know about. You may even offer them some resources after hearing my talk. So in conclusion, I just want to thank you for taking the time and listening to me talk. Thank you.